and welcome to She Said What, an online lesbian talk show. And today we have Judy Gold taking a break from her one-woman show, 25 Questions for a Jewish Mother. So tell us about your show.
Well, you know, my show is, I'm very proud of my show. We worked on it for 6 years. I worked it with Kate Moira Ryan, who's a Leslie playwright, Leslie. We interviewed Jewish mothers all over the country because, you know, I'm gay, and I'm a Jew, and I'm a mother, and, you know, I just really kind of wanted to see where I fit in, and I had so many conflicting feelings about being a practicing Jew and a mother, and being a comedian, and, a practicing Jew and a gay, and being a
practicing
comedian
gay.
and a mother, you know.
So do you play other characters?
I play
in the
all
show?
the, yeah.
How many people are in the show?
I think there's about 12 or 13 women. We asked them each 25 questions. That's why the name of it is 25 Questions for Jew. But we interviewed 50 plus, and so we have a book coming out which has a lot more of the women and more intense interviews in it. I interview these really religious, Orthodox women, and I was really nervous. I was like, okay, you know, they're going to be really judgmental, or they're not going to. You know, I actually did not come out to them in the beginning. You know, I was pregnant, and they thought I had a husband, and I was like, oh, okay, and I didn't say I just didn't say anything. I thought, oh my God, how can I hide my family from these people just because I'm afraid of what they're going to think of me? So I ended up coming out to these women, and it was the most liberating, free, because it was really coming out to myself because I was so conflicted about the Jew thing and the gay thing.
So there were no quintessential OIVs or anything like that?
You know, we all thought it was going to, no, it wasn't. We all thought it was going to be like, so, you know, you want some rugelach and some soup, and the only stereotypical thing was they all had food when we interviewed, and they all spoke to their kids every day.
But what's new? What's coming up next for you?
Well, my book is coming out, 25 Questions for a Jewish Mother. I need all eyes on me right now.
Okay.
And scene. Thank you. No, my book's coming out. The show's going to go on tour.
And how do you do that with a kid?
I have two kids.
Sorry, how do you do that with kids?
Well, you know, my ex lives in my building.
Convenient.
Yeah, I got her an apartment. I can't not see my kids every day.
Yet scary.
No, she goes to her girlfriend's house. Like when the kids are not sleeping there, she's at the girlfriend's house. I don't know. Well, I'll go for a week or two and come back. Like when I did stand up, it's fine. And then she'll yell at me and tell me that I'm a really bad mother, even though I'm not. Anyway, no, so I'm going to do, the book's coming out. I'm going to do the Rosie Cruise again.
How was that?
You know, I got to tell you something. First of all, it's like magic. It's like if the way you want the world to be. For my kids love it's like, I can't even describe the atmosphere. People, when it's over, are just hysterically crying like they don't want it to end. The kids walk around and meet other kids with same-sex parents, and they don't feel like freaks.
That's great.
You know, and it's just for them to be around this, and this is the norm. Like this is, for a week, they don't have to hide anything. And I think a lot of these people live in communities where they are completely closeted, and then they get on this cruise, and they are like, the love, and you see these families with handicapped kids, a lot of multiracial families, and there's no judgment. It's like, this is your mom, this is your dad, this is your other mom, this is your other dad. No one says, oh, your kid's black and you're white, so that's not really your kid. I mean, it's the most, I can't even tell you, it's the most accepting, beautiful feeling. And the kids just eat it up.
You're a comedian.
Right.
And you negotiate that fine line between what's okay, what's not okay.
Right.
You have a certain, you almost have carte blanche to say whatever you want.
Right.
And you can broach topics that most people or most, you know, even political figures, you know, priests, whatever, you name it, they can't talk about.
Right.
So when you're up there on stage, how do you know, like, when do you know that maybe I've gone too far?
Well, nothing's off limits. I totally believe in freedom of speech. But I also feel like I have a responsibility as a woman, as a gay person, as a mother, you know, not to promote stereotypes. And I really think that you can feel when you're in front of an audience whether they get you or whether they're, you know, laughing because, oh, that's supposed to be funny, or, you know, you can tell if your audience is taking you too seriously or like, yeah, you know.
Right.
Do you think Michael Richards might have thought that?
First of all, I have to say, I totally believe that he has a right to say whatever he wants. But if you've ever been heckled as a comic, it is, and being told, you know, you're not funny, you suck. It's like, I can't tell you the feeling of, you know, you're naked up there. It's the only job where you get on stage and people try to f it up for you.